Hi students, today I am going to discuss the poem If by Joseph Rudyard Kipling. I have already explained the first stanza and I hope now you have a very clear idea about the various qualities, values and traits discussed in the first stanza which help a person to become successful in his or her life. Those qualities of greatness and how these qualities help a person to become an ideal human being, a perfect human being. Now we move on to the second stanza of this poem, If by Rudyard Kipling. Just listen to this reading. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. The second stanza also speaks about some other values, some other traits, some other personality traits which help a person to become a perfect human being. We will examine the first two lines in the second stanza. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim. Two beautiful lines in the second stanza, two beautiful lines in the poem. So here the poet says, we should dream, but we should not make dreams our master. A figure of speech is used here, personification. Dreams are compared to master, someone who controls our life. So here the poet says, we have to dream, but should not make dreams our master. Just remember the words of former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts and thoughts into action. Clearly speaks about the importance of dream. We have to dream and we should transform those dreams into thoughts and thoughts into action. Dreams, hopes, aspirations are very important in the life of a person, but they should not be controlled by dreams. What do you mean by that expression? That means every waking moment in the life of a person should not be controlled by dreams. That means when a person, when a boy or when a child is playing in the ground, he is in the playground and he is playing football or cricket. There he has to enjoy his game. There he should not be controlled by his dream. By the side of your dining table, you find so many delicacies on the dining table, so many delicious food items on the dining table. There you have to enjoy the food items. You have to enjoy that particular moment of your life. Enjoy the moments in your life, the moments of happiness, pleasure, etc. There you should not be controlled by your dreams. The second line speaks about the importance of our thoughts. Thoughts are very important. Ideas are very important. But being practical is equally imperative. It is very important for us to put our ideas into practice, and this is the reason why the poet says we should think, but we should not make thoughts our aim. Ideas are just, thoughts are just means to achieve our goal, attain our target. the next two lines in the second stanza. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. Two beautiful lines in the poem If by Rudyard Kipling. These two lines can be considered as the most resonant lines in the poem If by Joseph Rudyard Kipling. These two lines are very significant, and you can find these two lines written just above the player's entrance to the center court at Wimbledon. Triumph and disaster can be considered as two impostors. In those two lines, a beautiful figure of speech is employed by Joseph Rudyard Kipling. The figure of speech used here is personification. Here, success is personified as triumph and failure is personified as disaster. And both success and failure are personified as two impostors. What is the meaning of the word impostor? Impostor means a cheat or a fraudster. Success and failure are compared to two cheats or two fraudsters. Just remember the words of Winston Churchill. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. The courage to continue, that actually counts. What actually matters, what actually counts is our perseverance, our courage to continue, our hard work, even after all our resources have been exhausted, even after our energy is used up. We should have the courage to continue. We should have the courage to persevere. That actually matters, not success or failure. They are considered as impostors because when there are successes in our life, or when there is a success in our life, most of the people tend to be complacent, most of the people tend to be lazy, and as a result, they stop their hard work and they may not be able to achieve the most important goal in their life, the objective in their life. Failure is also considered as an impostor because when there is a failure in the life of a person, or when there is a failure in the lives of most of the people, they think that everything is over. It is the end of life, everything is over, and they stop their hard work. They are in a dejected state, they are disappointed, they are disheartened by the failures in their life. So, both failures and successes are considered as the two sides of the same coin. We have to face them with equal grace. We have to face success and failures in our life with equal grace. That means whenever there is a success, we should not be over jubilant. Whenever there is a failure, we should not be dejected or in a state of despair. They are the two sides of the same coin. These will happen in our life. Success and failures happen in our life. Face them with equal grace. Moving to the next two lines in the second stanza. If you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. When the truth that you have spoken, when that truth is twisted by knaves to trap the fools, it will be an unbearable situation. But a great man should bear that situation, even though their words are twisted, even though their truth is distorted by knaves, dishonest people, by rascals or scoundrels. We should be able to bear that particular situation. That is one of the qualities of greatness. We should be able to bear our truth, which is twisted by dishonest people, scoundrels, or rascals. So the meaning of the word knave, it is an archaic word. It means scoundrels or dishonest people or rascals or villains. So villains or rascals or scoundrels, they often twist or distort truth. So when your truth is distorted by these knaves to cheat, to trap fools, it is an unbearable situation, but you have to bear that particular situation in your life. And if you are able to bear such a situation, that can be considered as one of the important qualities of greatness. Move on to the next two lines, the last two lines in the second stanza. Or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. You gave your life to build up your dreams. You gave your life to build up your business. But now you find that your world is shattered. Your dreams are shattered. Your business is shattered. But you should not lose your heart. You should not be dejected or disheartened. You have to stoop. Like an athlete on the track, you have to stoop. Stoop means you have to bend your upper part of the body forward. That means just think about that image of an athlete on the track who stoops to conquer, who bends forward to conquer his opponents in the race. You have to stoop to conquer even though you have lost everything in your life, even though your business is shattered, even though your dreams are shattered, even though your world is broken. You have to stoop, you have to go ahead, you should never give up, and you have to work hard with your worn out tools. That means your resources have been completely exhausted, your energy is completely used up, you are tired. So these two lines clearly speak about the importance of perseverance. That means you worked hard, now you are very tired, still you have that willpower to work hard again. That is perseverance. Here, that particular trait of greatness is highlighted by the poet Joseph Rudyard Kipling in the poem If. So these are some of the beautiful qualities of greatness highlighted by Joseph Rudyard Kipling in his poem If, in the second stanza of the poem If. Dear students, please go through the first two stanzas and try to internalize all those qualities which help a person to become a perfect man, a person to become a great human being. Try to internalize those qualities, try to inculcate some of these traits in you so that you can also become perfect, ideal human beings. That is all for the day. Thank you.